One airport makes 6 figures a day from a single typo fee. 15 stealth scams bleed travelers dry. You'll dodge each with one swipe fixes. What's the strangest charge an airport ever slipped onto your bill? Dynamic currency conversion kiosks siphon an average 4% from every swipe the moment they spot a foreign card. Worse than many airline fuel surcharges. Travelers believe they're accepting a helpful pay-in-your-own-money prompt. Yet the exchange is padded by hidden margins and a backend commission wired straight to the terminal operator. That padding hurts twice. A family of 4 buying return tickets and a pre-flight meal can watch the bill swell by 36 units. Enough for private transfer into town. Card networks then layer their own margin on top, stacking fees like trays on a galley cart. Total nonsense. The fix is stunningly simple. Refuse the dynamic quote and demand to be billed in the local currency so your bank handles conversion at wholesale rates. If the kiosk won't allow it, walk 10 steps to the staffed counter and say, "Local currency only, please." One sentence, instant win. Under EU payment rules, merchants must offer a fee-free local currency option. If they refuse, snap a photo and file a PSD2 complaint. Refunds arrive fast. An Australian backpacker I met in Athens pulled that move and saved enough for 2 extra island-hopping ferries. He still brags about the victory months later. Always choose local currency. Ever wondered why the shiny priority security lane still crawls at 6 a.m.? Airports sell the upgrade, knowing morning charter groups clog the same belt, turning your fast track into a slow shuffle. You lose twice over. First, the 9-unit fee hits your card. Then the bottleneck eats 20 more minutes. Enough to miss boarding group calls and pay the gate check baggage ransom. Double sting. Skip the sticker and open your phone's live queue map. Most hub airports publish wait times down to each concourse. If the difference is under 8 minutes, keep your cash and stroll the regular lane. Better yet, book a credit card that bundles TSA PreCheck or global entry and breeze through a dedicated channel at 0 extra cost. Passengers behind you will silently thank you for not clogging the faux express belt. Tiny breath here. Back in Denver, a retired teacher timed both lines with his smartwatch and posted the clip on TikTok. Regular queue, 7 minutes. Priority queue, 11. Total nonsense. Many airports quietly bury disclaimers that times may vary widely in 8-point font. EU aviation codes require verifiable advertising of premium lane savings. Screenshot posted wait times and claim a refund if the promise flops. Regulators love data. Fast track? Not so fast. You breeze through security and tap open the airline app, only to find every aisle and window seat suddenly unavailable unless you pay a rush select fee. That screen isn't a glitch. It's an inventory choke designed to scare seat you into spending. Families feel the squeeze hardest. One budget carrier blocks 65% of seats and demands up to 27 units per pick. Pure nonsense. When parents refuse, the system splits the group across rows, sparking a last-minute scramble at the gate and a guarantee of overhead bin chaos. Fix it before it starts. 24 hours out, log in exactly at check-in open, and grab the free seats the algorithm releases on a timer. If the map still shows gray boxes, clear cookies, or switch to the airline's desktop site, many locks are mobile-only decoys. Under US rules, carriers must seat minors with parents at no extra charge. Screenshot your attempt in 14 CFR section 3995. Refunds land fast. Middle seats, not happening today. A Dublin dad ran that play last month, saved 72 units, and even scored an exit row because he was first to pounce when the curtain lifted. He bought everyone Guinness at the gate in victory. Measure your carry-on before the gate agent does. Airports lease sizer cages a hair narrower than the published limit, banking on nervous travelers who haven't checked their bags since packing. The math stings. 2 regional airlines collect a 40-unit oversize fee on nearly 12% of passengers, then pocket another 10 units for the forced gate check. Double dip. Over a summer weekend, one hub pulls in 6 figures from nothing more than metal rectangles on wheels. Total nonsense. Beat the trap with proof. Snap a photo of your bag inside the check-in lobby sizer. Timestamped evidence makes supervisors back down when the gate cage feels mysteriously smaller. If they still push, cite EU 261 Article 3. Once the boarding pass is issued, new fees must be reasonable and transparent. Offer to let them weigh and tag the bag for free gate check. Most give up. Take a breath. Your bag hasn't grown mid-flight. A Manila marketing manager posted her showdown on social media. The clip hit 2 million views, and the airline refunded every fee within 48 hours to douse the flame. She now travels with a tiny tape measure clipped to the handle. Highly recommended. A jet-lagged grad student once opened his laptop at LAX, bought 1 hour premium Wi-Fi, and returned home to 5 straight monthly debits on his card. Hidden in the tiny print was an auto-renew clause that flips the pass into a recurring subscription the moment the clock hits 60 minutes. It adds up fast. 9 out of 10 hub airports throttle speed to 2 Mbps, yet the recurring pass quietly hits $28 a month. Pure nonsense. Worse, streaming a single playoff game can eat a gigabyte and trigger a fair use cap, downgrading you to dial up just when you need to upload boarding docs. Fix it in 2 taps. Purchase Wi-Fi only through your phone's Apple Pay or Google Wallet Sandbox. The token auto-expires and blocks future pulls. Or better, pop in a 1-day eSIM. Most cost under $6 and deliver 5G speed. Under EU Consumer Directive 2011-83, any auto-renew digital service must send a 48-hour reminder email. Screenshot the absence and dispute the charge for a full reversal. Disable autopay before your latte cools. That grad student filed a complaint, scored 4 months refunds, and now bankrolls his coffee habit with the savings. He calls it his Wi-Fi tuition rebate. The glowing no commission sign at arrivals feels like a rescue. It's actually a 4-layer margin trap. Booths quote the day's mid-market rate minus a stealth spread, often 8%, then tack on a bank partner charge at checkout, all while boasting 0 commission. Travelers lose an average $19 on every 200 withdrawn, and kiosks clear $8,000 a day at mid-size hubs. Total nonsense. That's your museum tickets and a tapas crawl gone. Your counter move is frictionless. Withdraw modest cash from an ATM using a fee-free card like Wise or Revolut. Machines run the Global Plus or Cirrus rails and spit out notes at near interbank rates. Decline the on-screen conversion. Dynamic currency again, and let your bank settle it. EU PSD2 rules mandate a local currency fallback, so film the screen if the option mysteriously vanishes. Short line here, keep receipts. A retired nurse in Lisbon pocketed $52 on a single exchange, then funneled the savings into an airport lounge day pass, a loyalty loophole that also earned her elite qualifying points. She calls it currency arbitrage with pastries. 1 in 5 premium lounges now slap a preparation fee, averaging $12 per guest, a cost airports bury under the generic code SERVICE. The charge appears only after you swipe, bundling napkin restocks, glassware rinse cycles, and, no joke, ambient music licensing. It hits where status travelers least expect. A family of 3 paying a 40-unit door pass suddenly owes $76, enough to turn that free buffet into a sit-down lunchland side. Lounges pocket the difference, and airlines still brag about complimentary access. Total nonsense. Kill the fee in 30 seconds. Flash a credit card, day pass voucher, or priority pass QR code at the desk and ask, does this include all mandatory facility charges? Under IATA Resolution 830A, charges not disclosed before purchase must be refunded on request. Supervisors fold when you cite it. If they balk, pay, keep the itemized receipt, and file a dispute with the card's travel protections team. Most credits post in a week. A Canadian consultant did that in Doha, reclaimed $36, and triggered a policy memo banning the surcharge for all Qatar Airways elites. The ripple effect reached 3 continents within a month, proving travelers can deflate lounge greed with a single clause. Ever notice your boarding group mysteriously drops from 2 to 5 just before the scan? Airlines quietly oversell priority zones, then dynamic balance the list at the gate, nudging late check-ins down the pecking order to free overhead space for top-tier elites. The cost is double. You lose early bin access, then fork over a 40-unit gate check fee when your roller won't fit, plus the risk it goes missing on a tight connection. Carriers sell 30% more Group 1 spots, yet chop overhead capacity by 40% on refit jets. Utter racket. Fight back with timestamps. Screenshot your original boarding group in-app, then if the screen flips at the gate, politely show the agent and cite EU 261 Recital 16. Material changes must be communicated clearly and promptly. Most will reinstate your slot or tag the bag for free. Voluntary valet return at the jet bridge. Better yet, check in within 10 minutes of the window opening. The algorithm is far less likely to bump early birds. Tiny line to breathe. A New York violinist filmed her downgrade fiasco on social media. Within hours, the airline refunded her fee, gifted 5,000 loyalty points, and publicly reviewed procedures. Keep receipts, keep records, keep your bin space. One flag carrier clears 8,000 micro-policies every day from a checkout screen that pre-ticks travel protection. Unseen revenue worth more than a regional route. Travelers think they're buying peace of mind, but the fine print duplicates coverage they already get through card networks and EU 261 compensation. Underwriters pay just $4 to reinsure each policy, yet passengers fork over $29. Pure nonsense. Add a 10-day cooling off period riddled with hoops, and most give up the refund fight. The airline splits the profit with a white label insurer and shares a value-added service while your gelato fund evaporates. Kill the click. Before payment, scroll past the glossy shield icon and hit No or untick the hidden box. Legally, it must be above the pay button under EU Directive 2011/83. If the option isn't there, grab a screen recording. Banks reverse negative option sales fast under Visa Rule 11.3. Some premium cards reimburse you for official airline policies if you need them later, so one phone call beats the pop-up every time. A Berlin musician filmed himself unchecking the box, posted the savings on Threads, and the post sparked a class action suit that clawed back $4 million in forced add-ons. Screenshots save money. You land at the gate hungry, smell pretzels and cinnamon rolls, and an airport app pings. Save 40%. Order our flight-ready snack box now. Sounds thrifty until you read the math. Airport vendors mark up combo boxes by 43% over identical shelf items, and airlines pocket a 10% referral kickback. Total nonsense. Worse, bundling nudges travelers past liquid limits, forcing them to chug sodas at security rescreen and buy water again inside. Fix it without breaking stride. Toss sealed granola bars or trail mix into your personal item. And EU security rules allow solid food. For drinks, carry a collapsible bottle and fill it post-screening. Many hubs now post water fountain maps right in their apps. If you still crave something hot, use delivery services like Grab or At Your Gate that price-match landside menus and waive service fees for loyalty members. Just flash your frequent flyer number, take a breath, and crunch. A Singapore accountant compared receipts, DIY snack pack, $7, discount bundle, $12. She funneled the 5-unit delta into a lounge shower pass, emerged refreshed, and boarded with money left for duty-free chocolate. Small bites, big win. Place your suitcase on the airport scale only after you trust your own. Hidden inside many check-in counters are dials nudged 1 to 2 kilos high, just enough to tip honest bags into the paid zone without triggering audits. The pain arrives instantly. One misread forces a 70-unit overweight handling fee and a 10-minute repack scramble on the floor. Double misery. Scales lie, receipts don't. Photograph your bag on a hotel fitness scale, then again on a $10 pocket hook scale. If the counter shows more than a 3% swing, calmly request a supervisor reweigh on a freight scale in view of CCTV. Under .CFR 14 399.87, equipment must be calibrated and certified. Cite the clause and promise a written complaint. Pair that with a premium card's baggage delay insurance. Many cover forced gate checks, so the airline knows a claim is coming. 3 kilo difference, $70 charge. Total scam. Last month, a Denver coder live-streamed his reweigh demand. The airline reversed 12 fees and issued staff retraining within 48 hours. Travelers now clip mini scales to their shoulder straps like protest badges. One ultra-low-cost carrier banked $2 million last year selling early bird auto check-in that does absolutely nothing once the flight is lightly booked. Families feel robbed. They pay $15 ahead, yet still land boarding group E and sprint for overhead space. Pure nonsense. Alarms beat upsells. Set a timer for exactly T24 and claim seats free in the app. Many airlines even open T48 for elites, so link your frequent flyer number first. If you're mid-meeting, use an automation tool like Flighty or ChatGPT's free calendar trigger to fire the check-in email the second the clock flips. Under EU 261 Recital 9, carriers must disclose that optional services give no boarding. Guarantee. Screenshot the absence and dispute the charge under Visa Rule 12.7. Some co-branded cards refund paid check-in fees as statement credits. Will win. $15 lost. Zero benefit. Utter fluff. A Swedish nurse tweeted her timer hack, saved $60 on a family hop, and the post sparked a petition that pushed the airline to relabel the perk Standby Auto Check. Momentum builds when travelers outschedule the schedule. Why pay twice to skip the same metal detector? Airports hawk express bracelets for $9, even though many travelers already hold a credit card perk or elite tier that guarantees the identical lane. 33% of pass buyers already qualify for pre-check style access, and fast-track lanes average only 12 seconds faster at off-peak times. Complete redundancy. You lose hard cash and precious trust. Total waste. Pull up your wallet app before you buy. Cards like the Sapphire Reserve, Amex Platinum, or local Bank Elite versions embed a priority lane code. Show the QR to staff and walk through for zero cost. Still getting stonewalled? IATA Resolution 830 requiring airlines and contractors to honor published benefits, then ask for the customer service desk supervisor. One line, breathe. Under EU Unfair Commercial Practices Directive, upselling a duplicate service counts as misleading omission. Screenshot the absence of a disclosure and file a claim. Fines can exceed the airport's daily parking revenue. Some cards refund any fast-track fee as statement credit. Swipe, claim, and drain their margin. Last Christmas, a French backpacker filmed her double privilege denial, posted the side-by-side lane timer, and the clip forced the airport to reprint signage clarifying cardholder rights within 72 hours. Crowd power works. You sink into a leather chair, wave for a handcrafted latte, and the attendant slips you a tiny receipt for specialty beverage, $5. The menu says drinks are free. The catch? Anything requiring a barista or high-end bean counts as a premium pour-over, exempt from the headline promise. Lounges recoup 80% of monthly coffee costs from just 12% of guests. Barista lovers, daylight robbery. Worse, paying Void's card issuer complimentary lounge fine print, so refunds rarely stick. Fight foam with facts. Choose pre-packed drinks or show the City National Bank Crystal Visa Lounge Benefit PDF. All non-alcoholic beverages, free without exception. Under PSD2 strong customer auth rules, staff must present final price before authorization. Ask for the POS screen and decline. 12-word breathing line now. If you crave the artisan brew, many lounges let you grab a takeaway voucher at reception redeemable for Cafe Coffee Landside. Zero surcharge and loyalty points earned normally. A Melbourne violinist did this swap, saved $10 a week, and hit gold tier 3 months early, purely on voucher accruals. Finally, remind attendants of ICAO Doc 9880, Annex 9's transparent tariff clause. Most back off rather than log a compliance note. Sip freely, board calmly. One legacy carrier pockets $64,000 every night from its Name Your Price upgrade auctions, because an undisclosed Autobid script silently hikes every offer the instant you press submit. Card holds bite twice. Your winning $80 bid expands to the airline's preset ceiling, freezing up to $300 until processing clears. And you still might land in an oversold cabin when gate agents reshuffle seats. Set a manual rock bottom cap instead. Toggle limit bid. Type the lowest allowed figure. Screenshot the confirmation and watch the auction timer on desktop. Mobile apps hide the cap line. Under .14 CFR 259.5, carriers must honor the last price shown or refund the excess within 7 days. Include the screenshot in a credit card dispute and banks claw back fast. Total nonsense. Last month, a Chicago lawyer recorded his screen, caught the Autobid jump frame by frame, and posted a template refund letter on Flyer Talk. Within 48 hours, the airline emailed 7,000 affected passengers offering loyalty points or cashback, proving one screenshot can deflate a nightly cash cow. 15 tricks, 15 takedowns. You've turned the airport from fee minefield into a buffet of free hacks. Keep every receipt. Evidence crushes scams. Next flight, watch agents blink when you flash screenshots and quote regulations faster than they print boarding passes. For your next adventure, we're exposing hotel resort fee traps and the one-line email that deletes them at midnight checkout. Tap subscribe so you don't bankroll marble lobbies. Not financial, legal, or flight advice. Verify with official airline policy.